You're watching Lin TV, your local internet news station from PAPHOS. I'm Lucy Robson with today's main news. Following the introduction of 5% VAT on food and medicines on Monday, opposition parties criticised the government for their bad timing in introducing the tax at a time when many people are struggling financially. Introduced in response to an EU directive which requires a minimum level of overall VAT and reduced tax on specific items, the levies are expected to bring the state €60 million annually. The CYPRUS State Orchestra has decided to suspend performances in PAPHOS owing to what it describes as the poor facilities at the Municipal Markerion Theatre. Speaking to Lin TV today, a spokesperson for the orchestra said that the theatre does not comply with health and safety laws and that there are not enough dressing rooms or toilets, and hosting international soloists there is an embarrassment. PAPHOS Municipality Cultural Services, which manage the theatre, were not available to comment on the developments. The announcement comes as the municipality launches its application to become the European City of Culture in 2017. And a kidnapping case involving a British woman was adjourned at PAPHOS Court this week, owing to a backlog of similar cases. Sarah Antonio, aged 38, appeared in court for taking her 4-year-old son with her estranged husband out of Cyprus without the father's consent. She is also accused of attempting to murder her former husband by hiring a hitman. The hearing for this case will open in PAPHOS on Monday. And Monarch Airlines announced that it is launching new UK services from PAPHOS as of May. From May the 4th, Monarch will run new services to Gatwick, Manchester and Birmingham every Wednesday and Sunday. And this week the government proposed a €20 million injection into struggling national carrier Cyprus Airways on condition that the airline comes up with an economically viable restructuring plan. The cash would come in the form of compensation for 6 years' worth of damages, owing to the Turkish ban on the carrier using its airspace. However, the proposal is pending approval from the EU, which bans state help for national carriers as it contravenes competition laws. And German Chancellor Angela Merkel arrived in Cyprus for a one-day visit on Tuesday. The German leader held a meeting with President Christofias, where recent developments on the Cyprus issue, as well as other European and regional matters, were discussed. And this week, ratings agency Moody'S said that it may downgrade the deposit and debt ratings of 3 Cyprus banks. Moody's says that the Bank of Cyprus, Marfin Popular and Hellenic have sizable exposure through branches and subsidiaries in economically troubled Greece. And finally, a troupe of Maasai dancers and musicians from Kenya will perform in PAPHOS this month as part of a drive by the Orthodox Church to fund Kenyan orphanages. The artists who perform dances famed for their high energy and athletic displays will put on a show at the Azia Beach Hotel. Details about ticket sales are on the screen. Well, that's all for this week's News Roundup. We'll be back on Monday with more local news.